Look at this. You've been waiting. Alright. Crinkle Crinkle in the background. Joel got us some popcorn, so I'm excited about that. Let's see. So I have Manny here to finish painting. I have a new page I want to work on too. Figure some watercolor first, and then this page here. See if you could see any of it. All right. The little I fixed one thing with the lighting, and another thing popped up. So now I've got a shadow from the camera, but there we are. I got a lot of work to do on this one. So let's see. Pulling out that little spoon filled with gum that has dimes. Ta-da! Hooray! There's Captain. So let's see. Got 3 points. I drew it small first, so on the typing paper I could put the little points, but on the bottom I still kind of need them to put stuff on the shelves here. I need this vertical line, so I went and I found it again and I taped a little extension so I can kind of get it all working right. First time we kind of see Grump's living room. Let's see. Yeah, we see a little bit of it more here. I think I had a look in my old book. He does have a fireplace. So I think I don't want to draw a fireplace in the background. Not because I don't want to draw one. It's just too fussy of a background. So I'll have to look to see, like, okay, how do other people draw backgrounds without drawing them? It's not like they try to cheat their way out of it, but they know how to not pull focus when it doesn't need to be pulled. So let's see. I got there we are. Thunk. Thunk. And then this one. Where is it? I don't know why I don't have a trade paperback of this, but so yeah, I don't like to look at cartoony stuff. I already lean that way anyway, so if I get inspiration from cartoony stuff, it's just like, I don't know, sweet on sweet. It gets too like cutesy. So I like to look at this kind of stuff. It just kind of add a little salt to it. Okay, let's see. So if I could find an example of what I'm talking about. He's probably drawing like every single background here. Okay, let's see. It was like, web chaos, web chaos. How was Buckethead? Tell me. How did it go? Are you lurking? Do you have to do stuff? Okay, it's fine either way, but I'm super curious. It was great? Okay, good. Let's see, this is like not for kids. Let me not put it under the camera while we flip through it. Okay, here's it. Are we good? Pretty much. Okay, here's a good example. So look at this background here. It doesn't look like, there's nothing cheated because it's all backlit and dramatic, right? But he's not drawing like every single, what is this called? Like wainscoting or something? Wainscoting? He's not drawing every single picture frame. It's all kind of shadowed out. It's like professional. This is how you draw stuff without drawing stuff and not feeling like you're just trying to get away with something. So that's what I was trying to figure out how to do for some of the Grump living room scenes because it's kind of dark in there. He just kind of doesn't turn lights on, I guess. I don't know. Spent much more than I wanted to on shirts and a sweater. You have to. That's what you have to do. You gotta buy the merch. That's how the band makes the money, right? Because he has never had merch tables at his concerts I've gone to before. Really? So how many have you been to? I've been listening to Angine de Poitrine. I can't say the R, French R, but I think the person who worked on Buckethead's thing, mask, hat, also maybe helped with theirs, unless they're telling tales, which is completely possible. These guys, I've been just obsessively watching this whole thing for like weeks. It doesn't get old. I keep thinking today's the day I get sick of it. No, I'm still not sick of it. I love it. This was the 4th time I've seen Buckethead. Nice. Yeah, I've only heard of and seen a couple of pieces of videos. I like it though. I guess not enough to watch a full video, but I like what it's about. Okay, let's see. I think I've only missed him once in town the last 15 years. Okay, so you've seen him as many times as you possibly could have. That's impressive. He doesn't come here often. Huh. I wonder why. Yeah, I can't get tickets to see Angine de Poitrine. They're like $300 a piece. Like, what? Darn it. Okay, let's see. I got eraser crumbs here. We saw 9 Inch Nails. That's the last concert that we saw. It was really good. Yeah, we don't go to concerts too often. What do I do with this? I'm collecting eraser crumbs in my hand. Put them in a jar. Here we go. I think I fixed the audio. I don't think there's double music. Yeah, let me know if something's annoying and I'll figure something out. I think I got it though. I checked it. I tested it. I promise. Took the time. I heard from person at merch booth this might be Buckethead's last ever tour too. What? Hopefully they're just trying to get you to buy a shirt. Because I'd hate that. You'd want to see him come around more. He's apparently using this tour to decide if he wants to continue with music or retire. Retire? Well, good for him, I guess. How old is he, I wonder? Is he just getting tired of it all? That's the perk of having the bucket. No, he can just be a regular guy when it's all done. Yeah, I'm glad you got to see him almost as many times as you possibly could have. Yeah, 2 bands right now I'd like to see. Angine de Poitrine. Poitrine? I don't know. I'm going to keep trying. He's 56. Oh, good for him. And The Warning, that rock band from Monterrey, Mexico, the 3 sisters. Monterrey, Mexico. They sound really good live. They sound better live than their albums do. I don't know what that's about. Like there's a there's like an extra produced quality to some of their songs on the album, but live they just rock out. Okay, so let's see. We could do anything. He's orange, so I can get weird with some of my granulating colors. Or not. Okay, so I got this one, and this one. Okay, let's see. What do I not use very often. Here, scooch this. Scooch. I gotta do some window scooching. That's there. That's there. Okay. I need to see that. But it's scooched as far as I can scooch. Okay. Good enough. Web of Chaos. What was the best concert you ever went to? Because you're clearly a fan of Buckethead. And I'm sure that ranks up there. Is there any other standouts? I do like this color. It's kind of dark though. Some of these I haven't gotten into in a while. I wouldn't say they look like anything like the examples. Okay. Yeah, these are all nice. Does that... Could you even match these? Let's see. I'm guessing, all right. So probably this is that color. Let's see. Until last week, I would have said Korn based on stage presence alone. Really? But after the show I went to last week on 420, Gwar is by far the best live show. You go to a lot of shows. That's nice. I love live music. I don't like to be around all the people enjoying the live music, but I like to hear it, to be surrounded by it. Yes, Gwar is definitely entertaining. Chris Cox, how are you? You like Gwar as well. Do you know Angine de Poitrine? It's like everybody, it's so viral, and nobody in my immediate friend group besides Joel and the person who introduced it to us is listening to it. And I'm like, I can't handle it. I love them so much. Yeah, I've never heard of Gwar, but I've never seen them. I think we went to Ozfest once. Oh, that was a really interesting experience. Though for sheer stage presence, Weird Al Yankovic rules. No kidding, really. They played Pink Pony Club. 1010 would recommend that cover. Gwar did? What? Yeah, we went to Ozfest and we were backstage while Disturbed started. And the crowd, when they got on stage, the crowd just roared, right? And you could feel the roar. You could feel the sound of the people screaming for you. And I can't imagine if those screams were for you, how intoxicating that would be. It was amazing. Weird Al and Puddle's Pity Party are coming here soon. What? I might have to cop the money for those tickets. I don't know what Puddle's Pity Party is. Puddle Pity Party. Puddle's Pity Party. I'm gonna have to check that out. Oh, Puddles is entertaining in small doses. He is a sad clown that sings. Puddles is a clown with a great voice. Okay. Yeah, okay. There's this other clowncore. Not as interested, but I tried. I listened to it because I was into Angine so much. They're compared to that because they wear masks and they do weird music stuff. No, but there's just more humor and levity and magic, and I don't know. It's like Wingding Primus from another planet, and it's fun to watch. So I really like. I don't know about clowncore, and Puddles is a clown with a great voice. I'm curious. I want to check it out. He was on one of those talent TV shows, and he sang Chandelier. That's just, I don't know that song. Look him up on YouTube. Lots of videos, covers, mixes. I'm gonna have to. In small doses, you say. Okay, noted. Okay, hold on. Why isn't, I can never figure this out. Okay, let's see. I must just not be in the right area. Yeah, it's spam, Chris. I'm trying to. It's like, where are my buttons? There we go. Ta-da! Okay, now you go back where you belong. Okay, let's see. Oh goodness, no, it's gone. Hey, oh. Ta-da! Okay, so let's see. So, oh, nobody is listening. I guess not, because by silence, I take that that's a no. Angine de Poitrine has been my life, and I think Joel is tired of hearing it from me. So this has some green in it, like teal and pink, so that must be that one. This is like purple and pink. Yeah, it's like a whole mystery. It could be that one. This, let's see. Watermelon looking one. Peach and green. Yeah, I think they just made these up. They don't correlate to what these actually are. And in the pan, they just are all brown. Brown, brown. Brown, brown, and brown. All right. Let's see. Microtonal music doesn't get much mainstream attention. Yeah, I watched a video about that band. I don't particularly like their stuff, but I get why they are blowing up so much. I love them so much. I can't get enough. The thing is, I'm already an easy target for costume stuff. I get super excited when I see, like, it could even be a thing dancing in front of a restaurant, like a Subway to-go cup dancing in front of a Subway sandwich place. I'm like, look at them go! So immediately, love at first sight. And then they play stuff I like, so I'm like, oh, well, there you go. Let's see. I feel like that's a good color for Manny. Aurora Orange. So we could do, let's see. Maybe his sweater could be that color. Because Manny's kind of his skin tone is a bit of like a burnt orange color. And then he's got the reds around his eyes. All right, we'll do that then. And then we'll figure out the backpack. Orange first. At least I don't have to mix his colors as much as Periwinkle's colors. I can't find any cans of stuff that work, so I have to always mix. And it's like, I have to remind myself, because I like to do wet on wet for like the first pass of that little eye shading, so that it just kind of bleeds out and feathers out. Then I let it dry and do a harsher one. But with Periwinkle, it's all this mixing stuff, so I have to get it like pre-done. Manny's easy though. Manny's not fussy. I've got favorites now. The splooshy, the pointy, and the tiny. These are good for 3-inch paintings. Okay, let's see. Oh, we have, Joel and I are both going to Free Comic Book Day in Rancho Cucamonga at 4 Color Fantasies. Let's see. That one is May 2nd, Saturday. So that should be fun. Rancho Cucamonga isn't exactly close to us, but it's not a horrible drive. So it'd be nice to hang out. I do need to fill up Vendy though. I need to make, I need to do new sketchbooks, mini sketchbooks for the vending machine. Oop, it's over there. I have to do, it's like gonna be May. I need to do the 2026 versions. I probably have enough art to do a new set. They're just tiny little things anyway. I was thinking about the cover, because I want to do another cutout cover. So I was toying around with the idea of Grump looking into his water bottle. So the cover could be water bottle opening, and when you open it, you can kind of see him like looking. Why not? Okay, let's see. I think other than Angine, I'm still listening to Gorillaz. Another band kind of shrouded behind some alter egos. And even tell you when the last time I ate ice cream was. It's a sad day. Tiny little eye, reddish orange. Let's see. And kind of let that bleed out a little. A little bit more. Give that a try. Dots of orange. Okay. Here he is. Step 1. What color should I make his goggles? Oh. Alright, here. Blow dry time. I should mark the dials on this heat gun, so that way I already, just by one look, I can tell that I'm not gonna light my painting on fire. No one touches it, it's just me, but seems like that would be a good idea. Okay, let's see. A little more red. Kind of I still want it to be orangey red. Because his eyes, let's see. Katuini, hi. Welcome. Thank you very much. This is Manny, and so Manny has kind of red shading around his eyes. Grumps are kind of a cranberry, and periwinkles are like magenta, pinky purple, pinky kind of. You know what I got? There's a couple of sales going on. Clear bags for prints and things. Woo! Exciting. And labels, like tiny little labels for the little vending machine envelope stuff. They're gonna have a little grump face on them. They were on super sale. I'm like, ooh, okay, let's give that a try. Usually the envelopes, they ship with clear sealing labels, but I ran out for some reason. They didn't come with enough. So do you have character reference sheets? Chris asks. For all the main characters, or do you just refer back to book 1 all the time? I should have a character reference sheet. Grump has a sculpture that would be excellent to refer back to, especially with 3/4 views and profiles. They have a strange profile because they don't have noses. So I refer back to book 1 sometimes, mostly for like, what is like the Grump's fireplace. I'm like, I feel like he had a fireplace, and then like a couple of small panels. Yes, he did, from the outside, but I didn't really feature it. So I'm like, okay, good, fireplace. Yeah, I should have a character, like a specific character sheet. I know how tall each are in relation to one another. Like Grump is the shortest, Manny's the tallest. Grump is super spindly skinny. Yeah, I should really have something that's more set in stone to refer back to. Manny has round sticky out ears. Perry's got pointy ears, and Grump's got kind of regular ears. Okay. I think the character reference sheet becomes a high priority when you're working with a team. And it still would be helpful for me, but that's probably why I don't have one. got a case of the I do what I want. This isn't necessarily the best thing, but that's what it is. Okay. Let's let the eyes dry off. And then we'll do his sweater. What did I say? I said it was going to be this green color. So that's got to be the middle one. Aurora orange. Yeah, even when I was drawing book one, I learned so much that I had to go back to the beginning and redraw some of the pages. So there's I was kind of not finding the characters, just kind of getting more consistent with how I drew them. So I wouldn't necessarily, there's going to be like one image where like this is how they should look all the time. It's just brown looking. Give it a good swoosh and mix up all the particles that are supposed to be doing different color stuffs. I swear it just looks like chocolate. And it looks kind of green. Gray green. So let's see. If I could force it to do the granulating thing by kind of like going back into it. It's already trying to do it in the pan. Ah, it looks so pretty. Okay. There we go. Just trying to pull out some warmer colors in there. And the weird colors, super teal popping in there. Look at that. Hi Vince, how are you doing? Good to see you again. Okay, so this is going to do some interesting stuff. It's already trying to. Just leave it alone. I'm the worst at leaving stuff alone. Hope you have been well. I have been. Yeah, I'm getting some work done. Not as much as I'd like to, but still progress. Couple of things coming up that that should be fun. The Rancho Cucamonga Free Comic Book Day at 4 Color Fantasies. And then Ontario Comic-Con Revolution, mid-May. That's always a nice one. They're really cool over there. But yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff to do. As far as putting together envelopes, I ordered envelopes too and they haven't gotten here yet. At least for Free Comic Book Day, it's just like a one-day thing, so I don't have to have a bunch of refills for the machine. Okay, let's do some shadow colors. Oh, it's doing pretty stuff. Just leave it alone, let it dry. You're good at doing that, says Katsuni. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I've been practicing for a while, trying to learn how to use my watercolors. Still have a lot to learn, but I feel like I've made some strides. It's like just remembering how not to mess it up in that particular way. One mistake at a time. Don't do that again. Okay. Let's see. Just make it darker. A darker skin tone. How's the art been? Pretty good, Vince. Not too bad. Yeah, what page? I'm on page 5? It's still slow progress, but it's slow progress is progress. I also got excited. I was reading some stuff and it made me think of my story a little bit. Grumps book 2. And so I ended up not changing the story at all, just beefing up certain scenes that I thought could be more dramatic. So I probably tacked on a few pages, drawing out certain scenes, making them a little meatier. I'm looking forward to them. They're gonna be pretty cool. But I think by the time I get to those pages, I'll be ready to draw them. What the heck color was that? It should be like a warm gray. Oh, that goes over here. Don't lose that. One more dip. That's too dippy. Yeah. Maybe warm it up a little. All right, we'll go with that. Man, he's always kind of pleased with himself. Okay, robot. I could do robot, just kind of out of the way while things dry. Should I put a little silver dot in him? I could do gray anyway. And then just a little metallic. Not to rely on metallic, but if the light hits it a certain way, he can kind of have a little sheen to him. I didn't pick up any color. Hold on. This is just gray. Okay, well, I still need that to dry. Because if I put a darker color, it's just gonna bleed into it. And the metallic should have like a high contrast sort of liney thing going on. Okay. What color for his backpack? Is he a bright backpack kind of guy? Could do like I can match his eyes. Reddish orangey. Or I could do like a tealy green color. That might be nice. Kind of dirty it up though, so it's still kind of, I don't know, kind of matches with what we're already putting on there. If anything should be like bright and jewel tone, should be the robot. Let's see. What is that? Let's see. Oh, okay. So I'll keep it real natural colors on Manny and the robot and his backpack, but the background could be like this color. Punchy. Winsor Newton cobalt turquoise. All right, that'll be nice. And then do I dot in colors after that? What goes well with turquoise? Like a goldeny yellow, maybe? Just little floops and blooms. Okay. Is that, let's see, Slim? Hi, Slim. How you doing? Painting a Manny. Okay, so then let's see. I like orange, so I'm gonna go for a super bright orange. Like my favorite orange in this pan is this one right there. Nice and bright. Chris says, you have orangish teal silver. Teal and orange are near complements. Could go red, green, blue, or yellow for some analogous. And now, oh, hold on. Analogous. Oh my goodness, colors. Well said. Analogous. Look at what it does in my pan. Look at that. Red and teal. Like a rusty red. And grainy. Yep, with enough water and time, it separates nicely. Says Chris. Yeah, I bet you like some smooth Bristol, it would probably do a lot of granulating cool effects, but I got this super absorbent rough watercolor paper and it soaks it in as is. That's my theory anyway. I got some of the other stuff. Do I have it here? I think I just cut stuff that I like now. Everything is rough. Hold on. Cold press. Cold press. Yeah, weird stuff. I should try some hot press because I could use the microns. I can try the granulating watercolors in a different way. I just like the grittiness of this paper. Try to do a thin, dark line. Payne's gray or something. Maybe I'll gray-green it up. That's what I did. This right here. Give him a little orange eye so he matches Manny. do one little dot. There we go. Perfect. I just put a bunch of dark warm gray in that green that I made. I thought it worked nice for his hair. Hi, Warrior. I'm doing well, thank you. How you doing? I'm about to give Manny's hair a nice sheen. I gotta go now. Bye. Bye, Warrior. Nice to see you. Okay. So I'm just trying to avoid the center. Give it the... Look at that. This boy conditions. Let's drop that back a little. Kirill, hello. How you doing? Okay. Look at that. I feel like doing the background, and then we'll see what color the backpack wants to be, and his goggles, the straps. Okay, so let's see. What you got? Splooshy brush. Okay, so let's do a figuring out. Let's see what we got here. So, thinking analogous to teal. Let's see what we got. I could go cranberry is kind of cool for teal and cranberry. It might be too dark, but let's see. I don't have cranberry. Throw some purple into this red. See how that works. Dark blue, dark green, both of which sound like Manny. So you want to see some teal with some dark green in it? Dark blue maybe? Good, depends on how much I think. Oh, no, Neil. Then do the type of thinking that makes the good great. How's that? Here, let's watch me try not to make a mistake. That way your good could be better in comparison. Let's see. What does that do? It's a lot. Okay, so what else we got? Let's try it again. I'd almost have to be like super careful with them. Just going around each thing so they don't mix too much. It's just, they overtake each other. I think that would be nice with like gouache or something. Thunderstorm just started. Power might go out here. Oh no! Do you have, I don't know what time zone you're in. It stays kind of bright here late. You have some candles or flashlights ready? Do you have power banks for your phone charged? Every time the power goes out, I think I should have got that battery backup that's in my wish list. And I never do. Now would be a great time, but I'm not gonna. Power will go out. I'm like, yeah, see, you could be enjoying your phone right now, or what would I even do? Plug in some lights, draw and read or something. Okay, so teal. We went to a book fair and somebody had one of those battery backups, and they had a foldable solar panel type of thing. And he's like, yeah, I know it's overkill, but it comes in handy sometimes. That's all the justification I would need to get something cool like that. Comes in handy sometimes. So Chris says dark blue, dark green, both of which sound like Manny. Dark blue. I got dark blue right here. Man, I don't think it's maybe dark green. Let's see. I have to mix a dark green. The green I have is a super translucent, like natural green color. It looks gray in comparison. I like the rain and the thunder a lot more now that our roof doesn't leak. So many years of just leaky roofs. Okay, so let's see. So if I do the whole blue and yellow thing, I'm gonna dump it in here so it gets dirty, because I don't want like super bright green. Let's see what we got here. Make some blello. I have a set now, filled a box, put on some cardboard sheets, and the second layer is ready. A set of your sculptures? So Katie will help me out. They have a Sonic the Hedgehog look to them, but they're different. So I don't know if it's your take on the character, or if it's just a character in the game universe that I'm not familiar with. It looks a little more vibrant in person, this green. Sure, greener. Doing some. I got something here. There it is. Whoops. I feel like, hold on, let's see. None of this is screaming out to me. It's like, yeah, that's the one. Hi, Steven Universe. How you doing? Trying to find some good colors to mix in with this color of teal. See, I kind of wanted to do a little something like that. Because then it gets that green going on around the edges, but if I can keep the yellow kind of drippy, like egg yolk style, I'm doing good. And you ask, Steven. I'm doing really good. So far, so good. Let's see. All right. So then, hold on. Can I put like a dip of orange? Well, it looks brown. Okay. So no. I should have bought those powder watercolors. You just like flick it on there and let it kind of bloom out. Sinister Minds, a fan music album sung by an entity wearing Sonic skin. Okay. Yeah, let's see. I think I might have one of your things pulled up. As long as we are living, all is well, says Stephen. I agree. Yep. Let's see what we got here. So this never works great, but oh, that's not what I want. There we go. Let's see what we got here. There he is. This guy. This is what Kirill does. Makes interesting sculptures. Let's see. There's more on the Discord, but my grabbing of Windows is imperfect. Putting it mildly. But yeah, I like that one. That's so creepy. I was summoned with Hamilton. Mafioso. I don't know what you mean. I'm intrigued though. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, something like this. The teal, and this is, I'll try to stop up some of the teal in places so the yellow is more vivid, but then let it blend and bleed in on other places. Wait, I love your background. It's Steven's profile. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna, let's see. Manny doesn't mind. He doesn't mind at all. There he is. Ready for some background? Let's see. First step, teal. I feel like my brush is too big all of a sudden. I got plenty here. Okay, so hold on. I can concentrate a lot of the teal here and then make it a little extra yellow up here. Not extra yellow, but more bloops of yellow towards the top, fewer on the bottom. So it's kind of lit-ish. Wow. Let's do it. The color test paper should be sold for $1,000? You're kidding me. Yeah, this brush is too big. Ah! It's okay. We got this. All right, Kirill, I'm putting it on my Artist Alley table with the price tag, and we'll see how it does. Any takers? Yeah, I have actually some of the originals that I've done on the stream sell at conventions. Can you believe it? Bona fide artist over here. We'll bleed. Hybrid! I almost missed you there. How the heck have you been? It's good to see you. Okay, too dark, too vivid, too opaque. There we go. I got the biggest brush for the tiniest things. That's okay. We're just gonna go for it. I've made my choice. There's another brush right there. Doesn't matter. Committed. Okay. Okay, hold on. Oh, decisions. Choices. Oh, I stuck my thumb in it. Okay, just tippy tap, tippy tap. Don't push down. Just tap. Just the slightest of drag. You get detail. Don't Hulk smash. Don't Hulk smash. Tippy tap. Okay. We're doing it. Oh my gosh. Okay, there, look, look, look. There we do. We did it. Home stretch. What? That's fine. That's fine. Everybody, plug it. Look, I did it. Okay, okay. Yellows. What are these background tracks? The songs I got off of Artlist. I am so annoyed by so much music. That I just, whenever I have time, I go to artlist.io. I've got like a membership there to like freely use whatever music on my streams and videos. Things we used to do more videography for like Sakura of America and Blick. Every once in a while, we do something for them. So it allowed for commercial use and it allows for streaming, so I don't have to get like some sort of copyright strike. And I'll just go and I'll sift through and I'll try to find music that I like. And here's a collection of some of the things. But it takes so long because I dislike so much of it that I've got this one playlist that I really need to add some more tracks to. I just like them. Some of them have vocals added that I really like, but it's a bit distracting to have as background music. So okay, hold on. So I'll omit the vocals, but I was thinking when I do my thanks for watching, I could just add some of the songs back in with their vocals because I like them a lot. There's one in Spanish, and you never know because it's just the vocals. I mean the instrumental. This is the one in Spanish. I like it. And there's another one that's like gibberish. It's something about hamburgers. I should do that. The thing is, I've been struggling over just trying to get the audio to not double over itself. I still have no idea what I did or how I fixed it. I did nothing. Everything's exactly the same. All right, let's see how this dries. Maybe add a little more teal at the top there. Not that much. Ooh, that's kind of nice. I look for, like, what's my search? It's like, dark kid robots. And then usually it's like, well, there's nothing that matches that. I'm like, yeah, well, robots? And then it just kind of builds from there. Try to see something that's close. And then hopefully there's a recording artist who has a couple of those songs that are similar, when I'll just add a few of them. That's kind of nice. Got a little package deal of songs you like because you found one. It's like a little nest of a bunch of them. Yeah, that dries. It kind of looks like he and the robot are just walking through some forest, but it's super blurred out in the background. Okay, so now let's have a look. What color does the backpack want to be? What do we got here? So one of these four on the top, maybe. Maybe that blue with the rust puddle in the middle. That one caught my eye. Red, just go red. Periwinkle says choose purple, but I don't think so. Let's see. We'll stop when it gets interesting. Yeah, either red or this blue with the red in it. Hybrid's thinking. Okay, let's make it easy. This color or red? Can we go red? Is it too crazy? One's too dark and one's too bright. I like that section. You can choose that color. The famous color 370, whatever that is. Is it Potter's Pink? I bet you that's Potter's Pink. Somehow I ended up with like two different. I kept thinking it was going to be a good periwinkle color, so I bought it twice. Like, this. I have this color. It's not right. Too crazy. That's the way to live. So you're on team red. I think I can make it red. Okay. Red. Red. I like it. Okay. I keep straight into the... I learned nothing. Grab it by the wet spot. Darken the red or use the granulating blue. Maybe I could do both. I'll go over it with red and then I'll dip the granulating color in it, in the shadow areas. Can it be done? Where's my brush? Here it is. That's not the one. How did you end up over there? Okay. Yeah, we could do that. Force the color variations. It's just crazy enough to work. Yes. Let's do it. What or what, right? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen if it's too crazy? Manny doesn't mind. Do you mind? I don't mind. Let's do it. That's why we're here. Make mistakes. So we can repeat them. And then repeat them one more time and then we learn from them. It's the way. Okay. What you want? Okay, this little lip will be the redder part, and the inside will have more of the granulating blue. So let's do that. I've run out of parts here. I'll put it in this schminke. Okay. Dip, dip, dip. It's all, you have to mix it because all the colors need to combine again. It looks purple. Okay. Hold on, hybrid. I'm holding on for dear life over here. All right, we'll see how this dries. It kind of looks cool. And maybe when it dries a bit, I can, well then if I go over it again, then it's when it leaves that watermark, but I might like that. So I'll do that. I let it dry. I'll put in a little bit of a redder wash to reel in that hot spot a little bit, make it a little smaller. Okay. I say this as someone with no art experience outside of graphite pencil, so you really shouldn't ask me about anything color. That's the fun of it though. That's the whole point. Sometimes people mix some wackadoodle stuff together and it works because the amount they use it, where they use it, what else is on that particular piece. Like you said, it's just crazy enough to work. Okay, let's see. Are you dry to do that? There's no way we're going to see any of that granulation underneath those dark lines I put with the ink the other day. Maybe we can do the whole strap with that color and see if we can't force the granulation stuff. It does it fine in the pan. Look at that. Be cool if I'd stop picking it up by the wet parts. Here, let's see. Let's do that. There, it's a super puddle. It's got to do something. I'm dragging it through all the colors. And then I'm super puddling it. That's got to do something. Here, I'll leave a spot for bright. It looks very blue right now. All right, now we wait. You're supposed to have patience to let it granulate. Just have none, zero. I think it's gonna do it. I have no idea. Go, go, go. Okay, his little goggles. Needs his eyes colored too. Oh, I can't put that in there anymore. Hold on. It's booby trap time. Wet paint swatch papers. You haven't checked art list in a while, so maybe it's time to give it another spin. Find more dark kid robot songs. You have to throw a robot in, otherwise you get like kid haunted house movie sounding music scores. That's not at all what I'm looking for. It just needs to be a little weird. Just a little bizarre. That's why I kind of like Anjing de Poitvin. A little bit bizarre. Can't put that on copyright strike for sure. Okay, let's see. Oh, I grabbed my chonkiest brush.
Game begin.
Just get like a nothing special kind of brown base. Sop up some of that. That was heavy. Oh, I don't mind that. Are you dry enough? Let's see. If I can put a little bit of brown, a little bit of yellow, leave some white spots, and then go back into the brown with some weird lighter tealy color, it might look like a reflective metal. Let's see. What did you just touch? I need like a sunnier yellow. I can mix it, but I'm lazy. I got like lemon yellow, golden yellow. Did I just splash my keyboard? Okay, so dip in some of that teal. And let's see what happens. I can't see. A little bit too close. It's like doing remote surgery.
Game over.
So I have to let it dry and then do like a brownie, darker line across the gold to give it that high contrast kind of thing. The strap tried to do some granulation. Look, see, this is what it's capable of. Like it's like a dark blue with a little bit of purple in it, and it gets rusty looking. Like this. This is what I got. I could double back. Viveros, hello. It gave me a fist bump. Right back at you. How you doing over there? Let's see. Okay, so let's try the strap just so I cannot get myself into too much trouble. It's just dark. Where does that all come from? It's like the opposite of what I wanted. See, I'm glad I started with this little side strap thing. Like the underside. Get out of here with this bloops. There we go. Okay. I wanted a bloop. I would have asked for a bloop. No surprise. No surprises. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll order that powder watercolor stuff. Play with that. Joel needs some chart pack markers. So it's time for our art run. Those things are so stinky. Like acetone or something? I don't know what it is. It's not alcohol, it's something more. Ah, so wet. Look at that. There you go, see that? All right, so let him dry. I like how some of the paint, it kind of, the teal, the bluish, greeny, whatever, cool color, pushed out some of the browner color to the edge of the waterline. I like when it does that. All right, let's see. Oh, it's catching some weird light. Looks cool there. It needs to dry. Okay. Let's see. This one. It's more vivid over here. Let's see. Hold on. Let's check that out. Wrong way. It's darker. Let's see. It's like, hold on. I needed this. Some super opaque white. Where's my $1,000 swatch maker? Okay. There we go. Oop, circles. Okay, scooch, scooch. Circles. They're little weird leather straps. More of like a patent leathery thing rather than just looking light gray. Definitely better than it was before. There we go. I don't even know the singer's name. I just keep calling her Pixel Grip. Do you think they would get along? I think Manny could win her over. She could be persuaded by a robot. Make some dark brownish color for that tiny little dark contrasty streak in his buckle. Okay. There we go. What do you think? Is this still your favorite thing? That was me practicing Perry's background from a few weeks ago. She had like some rage blasty kind of background. That too. Practicing some brush strokes. I had better ones. Oh yeah. I was practicing for that painting I did of Julie and Shippy. So I was trying to find her. She has a particular shade of pink that she likes, and her lines are a particular color. Bought this and it was the wrong color. It needed to be darker. So I was trying to figure out what it was. I think that's it. I'm practicing goal. All right, I'm gonna put a price tag on them. Put them on my artist alley table. Wait for Kadil to show up. Okay, let's see. This will be dry. Thank you, Ivan. This will be dry in like not too long, but I think I should set it aside before I just knock it, flip it. I think there it is. Didn't spill anything, I don't think. Today was a good day. All right. Thank you. I appreciate it. So let's see. I still have a bunch of stuff to get ready for. I'm not even gonna get to this during the stream. My Grump page, but I'll work on it off stream. I'll have more to show you. Let's see. I've got to figure out what I can put in Vendy for the pre-comic book day this Saturday. Rancho Cucamonga, 4-Color Fantasies, and then mid-May is Comic-Con Revolution. So I got to get a bunch of stuff done. So probably I'm gonna stick to Tuesday streaming. I won't even pretend that they're on an extra Wednesday, and yeah, hopefully it would be nice to show you my little mini 2026 sketchbook that I put in there. So we'll see. I have to come up with something. All right. So let's see. With that, thanks for watching. My little Grump smile button again is broken. No smiles, as it should be. Thank you, Vince. I appreciate it. Thanks for being here. I appreciate your watch streaks too. Hybrid, good to see you again. Hope you're doing well. All right, so then next Tuesday at 4, Chris, thank you for the color notes. And I'm gonna Google those the clown band you're talking about. So then the next Tuesday, 4 o'clock, I'll see you guys again. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of the week.